Mr. Dilts.
Here.
Ms. Jones.
Here.
Mr. Grushka. Here. Mr. Toad. Here. Mr. Salzheimer is absent today. Mr. Uzelak. Mr. Casal.
Here.
We have a quorum.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of one under God. Need approval, motion for approval of the August, of the
August, yeah.
August agenda, August 19th, 2026 board agenda.
I'll make that motion to approve those minutes. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Approval of the July 8th, 2026 board minutes. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion to approve those minutes. Second.
All in favor?
A moment, please.
Oh,
I
yeah, Chris,
think
you
the
got that?
date,
That 8th as well?
yeah, just the minutes say
July 9th.
the 9th and our agenda says the 8th. Just wanted to be the same date.
Okay. Any other additional corrections to the, with that said, with the corrections made, there's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All opposed? Ayes have it. Old business? None. New business? Public hearing on additional appropriation.
Well, this will be just like our other public hearings. We open it up to anyone that wants to. About the appropriation resolution and the bond resolution, which are both coming up. Any comments? Any thoughts?
Do we need to open that meeting or?
It's open.
Okay, great.
It's open.
No comments?
No comments?
Nothing?
Okay, well, we'll close the public hearing and
Portion.
we will move forward. We need two separate votes here, and we're gonna need to do roll call vote too. So the first is a consideration of appropriation resolution. You have it in your packet. It basically authorizes appropriation of funds that will be forthcoming from the bond sale.
And that's 2026-10.
Yeah, that's the resolution number.
Okay. So we need a roll call on that.
Yes.
Do we need a motion first, or no?
Well, you need a motion, and then the vote will be a roll call vote.
Then it's a roll call.
Motion to approve resolution 2026-10. I'll second that.
All in favor?
Okay, so now it's Mr. Dilts,
Yes.
Ms. Jones? Oh, okay, perfect.
Oh, wait,
So do we need to keep, now that she's in person, do we have to keep going with the roll call?
No.
Okay, so let her sit down and then
okay.
we'll just take it. That way we don't have to do the roll call. Hello, thank you for rushing to get here well within the speed limit though. So I'm assuming you heard Mr. Dilts made a motion to approve the resolution. It was seconded by Mr. Grushka, and Mr. Toth was getting ready to.
So now that you're here, we can just do
We have a forum in
We have a
person.
quorum in person. So, all in favor of resolution, please, appropriation, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it.
This out?
There's now, next is the consideration of the bond resolution, which you have in your packet. This really gets the sale process going. It sets out terms and limits and so on. And it's lengthy, and I would presume nobody wants it read. Nobody wants it read.
Were you offering to read it?
No.
Need to read all.
It doesn't have to be read, if somebody wants it read.
So, is there a motion, for the bond resolution 26, or 2026-11, to get that going?
So we can start throwing them on.
Any questions, concerns about that? Do you have a motion?
I'll make that motion for bond resolution 2026-11.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you.
All right. So, go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's that you take a donation if it makes it.
Yeah,
easier. We're all
absolutely.
good.
So the Margaret B. and William H. Feifeld. donation?
Yep.
That's correct. This is typically an annual donation from the Community Foundation that was left from Margaret and William Fifield. This year's amount is in $327 that we have donated back to us.
Nice. Nice. Do we have a motion to accept the donation?
I know that makes up the donation. I knew that that was actually.
Cool. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Right. October park board meeting date change.
So, yeah, I'll take this, Mr. President. The park board meeting should be on the 8th if we go by the second Thursday. But many of us will be traveling to the World Water Park Symposium. That's as a current board member, Jim was a former board member. Both of us were chairs of the organization, and we do have quite a contingent of employees that are involved that do present. There will be many of us gone during that time frame.
When will you come back?
Well, I don't know. It's Las Vegas, so as soon as humanly possible is what I would say. If there was, depending on the place, it could have been a little later. But we would like to push that board meeting back, if it pleases the board, to October 15th, which is the third Thursday.
I don't have a problem with that. Does anybody else want to check their agenda for that day?
Works for me.
How you guys look on the phone?
It's fine, go ahead.
Okay.
I guess we
All right.
have to roll call again then.
What's that?
We have to roll call again because we have a member on the phone.
We had a member on the phone the last time.
We got a quorum though.
Oh, so even though we have a quorum in,
Yeah.
you still have to
Yeah,
do the.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll do that.
Okay, well, there's a motion, or somebody.
I will make a
There you
motion
go, Chris.
to move the next October board meeting from the 8th to the 15th.
All right, is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Roll call?
Mr. Dilts,
Yes.
Ms. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. Grushka,
Yeah.
Mr. Toth,
Yes.
Mr. Uzelak,
Yeah.
and Mr. Salzar not present.
All right,
Hey,
so-
Chris,
Yes.
real quick, real quick, we were going back to you when we were doing those bonds, I was thinking the same thing. Do you have to go back and make sure that's a roll call? Because we waited till, what's her name got in there and then you guys just went high and then all. We have to do it.
Yeah, we should go back and.
Okay, all right. My understanding was it was when there was only three.
I didn't know you
Yeah,
were on the
okay,
phone.
all right.
All right, so then we can the bond.
We can go back and do a roll call if you don't. mind, Mr.
No,
President.
so we're gonna go back and do a roll call on the consideration on the bond.
Yep.
2026-11.
And,
Can we get a roll call, please, for the vote on that?
or is that 10 or 11?
What's that?
I think
Votes for
We can do 2026.
I think we had a roll call
We
on.
did.
We did? Okay.
He's the only one.
So for 11 then, Mr. Dilts,
Approve.
Ms. Jones,
Jane approves.
Mr. Grushka,
Well, I'll approve it.
Mr. Toth,
Approved.
Mr. Uzelak,
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Salzeider is absent.
All right, moving on. The teal hunting season, at GKM, we'll take that one.
Yep, I'll take that, thank you. Our park manager, Jim Wright, because of all the rain we've had recently, we were thinking, and, the park already is up to almost full service in the front end and in certain areas of Hog Marsh. Even Goose Lake has some water there, so, a refuge area. So, we thought typically if we're able to get water early in the year, we like to do a peel season in the park. It's probably been 5 or 6 years. So years like this, if we have the water, we don't want to just not use it. So, to give the public another opportunity for an early season hunt, it would be both blue-winged and green-winged teal. They're an early migrating duck. That's why the season on those are so early. On your board packet, you'll see I included the information there. That would be September 15th through 13th. And the next board meeting would kind of be in between that. So that's why we need the approval for tonight if it would work out, because that way we can get prepared and let the public know it's going to have that opportunity. And it'll be typical as far as the costs that we have from waterfowl season last year. Adults would be $10 and then senior and youth would be $5. We would provide, of course, boats for them and blind locations. So if the board would so choose, we would ask for approval on that so we could provide that opportunity to the public for this year. They would also need, licenses and typical duck stamps through the DNR. So.
Do we have a motion to approve the teal season at GKM?
Was that you making that motion, David?
I didn't say a word.
Oh, I thought I heard.
I thought I did.
Yeah, we're hearing stuff, John.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Roll call.
Oh, roll call.
Yeah, roll call. Mr. Dilts,
Yes.
Ms. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. Grushka,
Yes.
Mr. Toth,
Yes.
Mr. Uzelak,
Yes.
John Salzeider is absent.
All right. Acceptance of claims.
Everybody had a chance to look over the claims?
Yes, I did.
Need a motion? Or a motion for the acceptance of claims?
I'll make that motion to approve acceptance of claims.
Second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
All.
And if anybody has questions.
Roll call, please. Any questions on the acceptance of claims? No questions. Comments, questions? Going once, going twice?
Mr. Dilts,
Yes.
Ms. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. Grushka,
Yes.
Mr. Toth,
Yes.
Mr. Uzelak.
Yeah.
John is absent.
All right. Committee reports. Policy and personnel, budget and finance.
No report.
No report? No report on the goals and objectives of land acquisition. We got anything on that? Okay, division reports.
Okay, I can start that off. We actually just had a meeting today regarding our Burnsmore Parkway Trail project. Specifically, you know, the trail and bridge project from 113th and Crown Point, 113th Avenue, and Delaware Street, includes the bridge over Broadway. NERC and both the City of Crown Point, we've met with them, and NERC had asked Crown Point if they'd be willing to maybe put some more money into to look at the cable stayed option of bridges. We want to go with the basket arch, but that would require a little more money for the cable stayed. But the city has basically came to the opinion that they want to go ahead and stay with the basket arch that we're proposing, but they will hopefully help us with some lighting and signage, that kind of thing. So just want to let the board know that, and you know, we're going to be plugging away as we were before. If the cable stayed option was to be considered, we would have to do that right away, and it appears we're going to stay with the basket arch. So as we get some more plans on that project and some more design, I'll go ahead and share with the board as well. So OST, a community group from Hobart approached us, and we've got 2 planting beds on each side of Wisconsin Street on the Oak Savannah Trail. And so they pretty much just had turf grass in there that was mowed. So they want to help us do some native pollinator gardens in those areas. They're probably about maybe 25 to 30 square feet each, so not huge, but we went ahead and got them prepared, and they've got the mulch on there, and they're getting rid of the grass that's currently covering it, and probably in the next month, once that's complete, they'll get the plantings in there. So and that will be done by that community group, and you know, we'll help with maintenance over the years as well on that. And they're going to assist too. So a good project overall from our color and interest for people on the trail. 49th Avenue property was the GO property. SWCA is our engineer on that, and they've completed 60% design on that project. And that will be for parking lot, trails, signs, and then also demolishing the old parking lot that's there. That was part of the St. Saba banquet hall. So anyways, we'll have some more information on that soon, because that design will be brought forth to the community. There's a community group that gets to comment on things, and so we'll have that done, and then we'll be getting back to you soon on maybe a final design that we'll be going for that site. And then we'll let the board know and kind of how that's will be funded and carried out for construction. Right now, it looks like it'll be all grant money, so that should be good. And then also just update, you know, we've had a lot of storms, of course. This has been that kind of year, and crews specifically in planning natural resources have been hanging out a lot around Oak Ridge Prairie, and then also with the Oak Savannah Trail, C&O Trail, or your Lackawanna Trail. Our trails are pretty much all clean. We're getting real close. There's a small portion of the Oak Savannah Trail. Yeah, right. And then also a portion of the Oak Savannah Trail out in Hobart towards County Line Road. But we're going to keep working on those. And then there's other sites that need attention as well. So throughout the system, and I'm sure we'll keep working on that. But it's been a challenging last couple of weeks, and hopefully that challenging part becomes more normal. But we can only hope. So
I heard you had some help from some of the locals and some of our local contractors cleaning up the trails.
yes, Dyer Construction's been very helpful in Maryville, so thank goodness. And they've helped. I know I see them all the time, and then I see also P&T Trucking. They're helping as well. So
I think is
yeah.
done quite a bit too.
And they're working on Saturdays and Sundays even. So
It's awesome.
yeah, so no, without their help, it wouldn't be happening. So so no, we're very grateful for that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I like it.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Well,
Okay, I will start with, back on August 2nd, the annual Grinders and Shriners game took place over at Deep River County Park. This is a game that we've hosted since 2012, while players and fans raise money to give back to the the local Shriners Children's Hospital. And all the donations, the raffles, the proceeds, they have people make quilts. They do a pie in the face for some of the players, but all of that money raised goes back to that hospital. This year, they raised $6,321 figured back to the Shriners out of Michigan City, which brings the total to $59,957.
I have $43.
That's what I said when I saw that number. We can't come up with that last $43. And then this Sunday is the Moose Lodge 783 game. And with that game, the Grinders play the Vermilion Bulls. The Moose Lodge comes out and they actually cook food for the players, the fans, they sell it to the fans, and then all the proceeds from that, they typically donated back to the Grinders. So come on out to the game this week. Weather's looking nice Sunday at 2 p.m. Buckley Homestead Sleepy Hollow ticket sale this Saturday. They go on sale at 9 a.m., but typically people have started lining up at like 4 a.m. That was last year. They're kind of crazy, so they do start at 9. Tickets are $12 per person this year. There is a limit of 12. The show dates are September 11th, September 12th. These are all Fridays and Saturdays. September 18th, September 19th, and for the first time that I can remember, and maybe even in history, we have added a 5th show. So we have enough volunteers that carry us on. This show is predominantly 50% volunteer base. And there are enough people step forward this year that we feel confident to run a 5th show on Sunday, September 20th. So we're going to go ahead and open it up this year to that and see what happens. September 20th. This Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday at 9 a.m. So I know you're not a morning person. But if any tickets do remain after we sell them in person that morning, we will add them online until lakecountyparks.com. They will go live Monday, the 24th at noon for anything that remains available. In years past, when we've done that, it's just been a couple tickets here and there, usually a bunch of singles. Last year we had a couple things grouped together, but that is Sleepy Hollow ticket sales. Also this Saturday at Stony Run, they are going to play host to the Greater Kankakee Jamboree. This is an event that's being put on by the Backcountry Hunters and Anglers Association. This is kind of a nationwide association. I believe Jameson works with the Greater Kankakee or with the Backcountry Hunters and Anglers, knows Jim from years and years ago. So they're wanting to put on something at Stony. They're going to highlight the Kankakee area, conservation, preservation. They'll have a lot of groups out there. I know DNR, COs. There'll be some hunting, archery, canoeing, wild game cook-off on Saturday. So this is all done by them. They are charging $20 per ticket. We have just released a facility to them for that day. The following Friday at Lemon Lake, the 28th from 4 to 6 p.m. is our 3rd annual party in the park. So it's all kid-based. It really started with our playground reopening. We had that grand opening 3 years ago and has really carried into an annual event for us now. There'll be a touch truck. Sheriff's going to come out with a helicopter party for the kids. So it's a lot of fun. It's free. And then Sunday the 30th, talked about it last time. Everyone should have an invite. But here's the ice cream social. It is the 150th anniversary of the Woods Grist Mill at Deep River County Park. And also we will be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the restoration as well. So I invite everyone to come out from 2 to 4 p.m. August 30th. Ice cream social, people of barbershop, from Ray told, and our plan is to recreate the picture that was taken 50 years ago. The mill was restored. Beyond that, just a thanks to the staff that's went there. They've been kicking butt, like Craig said. This hasn't been just one park right now. It's been countywide. Park managers that are still without power as well. Park managers that said, hey, I'm cleaned up, can be up here to help. So thanks to them, Bellaboos, Three Rivers, and Lake Ellis still remain without power. Right? So and yeah, I think everyone, they're all doing what they can, and a lot of the staff too, these places that work there without power. So it's been challenging for them as well. So I just wanted to recognize them as a whole.
Good. At Lemon Lake, I know we talked about it a while back with the dog park thing. What's the latest on that?
It's right now at a standstill.
Yeah,
We had Delta came in and did some grading for us.
okay,
But the grading, we still have some wet areas there, so we need to fine tune that. I know Craig's had a gentleman reach out to him, who's a civil engineer, who said, hey, I'm willing, he actually comes out to Lemon Lake. So we've got to set some stuff up with him, and figure out that drainage before we do anything fencing wise, so that we're not in the same situation we're in.
if something falls through on that, I know, Brian Brown lives in Cedar Lake, he's the tech engineer, business agent. Maybe get DLZ to come out there and do something pro bono or something for you guys.
Sounds good, appreciate it,
Yep.
thank you. I think we all want to see this project get up and
Yeah, absolutely. All right, very good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool, I'll go ahead. I think the story for all three of my park sites, much like everybody else, has just been battling the storms. Anytime a golf course or the water park kind of gets into like a swing of things, we get another round of storms that shuts us down. Cedar Creek has just been nonstop flooding this year. Every time they dry out, we get another crazy flood. Cedar Creek was hit really hard with tree damage this last time.
And the time before.
And the time before that, yeah, the carpenters haven't even made it down there yet because they've been so busy at Turkey Creek. And I think today the driving range reopened at Cedar Creek, but the course will be closed for a while until the carpenter crew can go ahead and get on out there. As I mentioned, they've been at Turkey Creek, which also got hit really hard again this time. The number of trees over there is just insane.
Yeah, they're saying this is the worst one they've had, really since they can remember.
Yeah.
If there was a tree that went down, it went down on a green or on a tee box.
We're right, it's smack in the middle of the fair.
Or say,
It's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, it's the number of trees at Turkey Creek is just absolutely crazy. And then over at the water park, much of the same, not tons of damage, but still lots of trees down here right off of 30. The sign on 30 got kind of damaged in some of the wind, and just basically wind damage to state structures at the water park. But kind of like as everyone else has said, just really kudos to the staff and kind of sticking things through and being there. Oh, especially like over at the water park, we have a lot of our motor pits are below grade, and they're the first things to flood. So Nicole Drexler, the general manager, and Walter Donald, one of our maintenance people at the water park, were there kind of working. Nicole was back at 10 o'clock at night. Walter was now working like a midnight shift, running generators, making sure that these motor pits didn't flood. If one of those goes under, we're looking at $60,000, $70,000 in damage. So these guys being there kind of stepped up, working those extra hours, working their shifts to make sure none of this flooded, and nothing really flooded over there.
No.
So they did a phenomenal job. So kudos.
For a storm like this, the first storm like this I can remember, that we were able to keep the pits dry
Yeah.
to the point where it didn't hit the motors.
Very good.
Which is really awesome, but it's also the flip side about the longest, I think, the water park has.
It's a new chapter. We call this a new chapter because we've been through these storms before, and back, I want to say it was 2007, when we had to do this the last time, but we lost 2 pits, I think, full of motors. It was devastating, but we had power back the next day. We didn't see power back this time until Sunday. Wow. So that is, we've never experienced that before. So the fact that they were able to be out there constantly was huge, and I don't want to step on your toes, Chris.
How the clarity as far?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that kind of leads into our next
I'll
problem.
bring that up,
I'll let
yeah.
Chris kind of talk about it, but yeah, by the time we were, so in order to keep one of those pits from flooding, we had one of our contractors come out and pump down our Action River, just because it is a lot of the leak water is what makes it to the basement, so to kind of ease up on the water going to the basement and get rid of all that water. And then I'll let Chris kind of talk about the rest of it, but that was really all I had. For
Okay,
report.
yeah,
I'll let
it can
you
just
kind of
flow into me.
in.
I mean, obviously the story du jour is the storms, and everybody's impacted. I don't think there's anybody in this room that wasn't. The water park, golf courses, all the county park sites, everybody said it. I'm going to say it again. Our staff's been unbelievable. Our park sites are open, with an exception or two, and those being the commercial sites that took the brunt of the damage. Turkey Creek, obviously, Cedar Creek took a lot. The water park was one of the hardest hit because of the sheer wind load out there. We saw quite a bit of physical damage. And then on top of that, you had the lack of power trying to keep the water out of those pits. And like Chris said, we had somebody come out and pump out the river because we can refill that fairly quickly. Wave pool, we cannot. But it was so long, and they did everything they could do chemically, but they went green. Now, once that happens, the only solution is to get rid of the water, clean up the pool, refill. We had how many days left in the season? 6.
There's only 6 operating days left because we were kind of in that period where the schools
Yeah.
aren't technically back. So we were
It
only open
made
weekends.
absolutely no sense to drain the pools, clean everything up, refill, put the chemical back in. There was just no point in any of that. So we had to.
Sorry, not that, but at any point, we have 1.4 million gallons of water in circulation in the water park. So to dump all that, refill it, and then treat it.
How long
And
has
then-
that taken?
Oh, we could have done it in a week.
You need to eat about a week.
We could have done it in that week, but at what cost? And we would never recover the energy we put into that. And so we had to make the decision to stop the bleeding at that point and just call it for the year. And, you know, Deep River is a well-known park throughout the country and actually throughout many of our friends in the world worldwide, because we didn't make that decision. That was Saturday, I think the decision was made. And by Saturday night, I got a phone call from Denver, Colorado, from northern or central California, and then Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi. 3 calls just like back to back from friends of ours in the industry that are like, "Oh my God, what happened? You're not reopening." I mean, people watch that kind of thing in the industry, and that was a big deal. But I think it was the right decision. And, you know, I commend you guys for being here today. You know, I know it's a week after, but you still have no power. Julie, when did you get power back? I know you guys were down for a while, your mom and dad.
Just 3 days.
Yeah.
We're out. Yeah.
So, I mean, all you guys, this is, I'm sure you're so busy you can't see straight,
Yeah.
and I know you are. So the fact that you guys were able to give up your time, come here and help us to get this ball rolling, we can't tell you how much we appreciate it, just like we appreciate our employees. I mean, these guys come out, and we've got a lot of people that are sick. We've got people that are hurt, and it makes it that much more impressive for those that aren't, that still show up every day. So, yeah, we're really incredibly thankful for the people we have, and our hearts go out to the ones that are still without power and they're still struggling, but still manage to make it into work every day. So, yeah, I mean, I think we've got a hill to climb here. We're not done with any of this by any stretch of the imagination, but at least we've got things cleaned up. We have things for people to do. We have parks open, trails cleared off. So you know,
At least July was a really good month for the water park.
it was okay. Yeah, and even then we had a lot of storms. You know, anyway, moving on from that, you know, you see the P&L statement, and you know, it looks okay, but we got to be real careful with it now because incomes are going to be slim for a little bit. And I mean, Bellevue is still without power, right? And that's one of our year-round operations. So, and you know, to them, those girls, they were up there. I think you brought them breakfast this morning, and they're up there with no power, still plugging away, making sure that when we do get power, we can respond pretty quickly. I don't have much else. I mean, it's doom and gloom, and I apologize for that, but there are these lights that shine when you have to say stuff like that. We still have a bunch of dedicated people, and we're really thankful for that.
You know, well, I want to say something to you guys too. Not only your staff that works for you, but you guys being able to get things up and running as best they can and navigate through, make decisions like you made, Chris. It makes our job easier too, because you know, like you said, everybody's going through stuff. To have people in place like you guys to take care of that stuff, it really means a lot. So kudos to all of you. So thank you. All right, that's it for that. Any general discussion about anything else? All right, so I think that's about it, right? Right, so motion to adjourn.
I'll make that one.
All right, thank you. Very good.
Thank you guys so much
Thank you.
for being here.
Have to leave here.
Man, we appreciate it. Yeah, sign, make sure you sign the
The resolution too.